you know, we can't have deportations here because it would disrupt our food supply for the country. We really don't think that anybody wants that.
Tuesday, 35 farm workers were taken from the city of Oxnard. That number could have been much higher had it not been for an organized community response.
For many, the fear is real, but they still have bills to pay.
The other day, when things got a bit harder, some didn't come in. They didn't come in out of fear. But we can't stop.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So guys, you remember when Trump says he's going to protect undocumented people who work on American farms and hotels? So I have bad news for all farmers, for Trump and other farmers, that he changed his mind. Of course, he flipped, and now he's going to deport them like never before. Farmers, for Trump, you F around and you're still finding out. The guy you voted for, the guy you trusted, he's playing with your feelings. Because you don't tell people who are suffering, okay, now I understand your pain, I'm going to help you out, and you change your mind even in few days. I think 2 days or 3 days, he changed his mind. So this is so bad. But again, you voted for this. So the guy, the orange guy, is a liar. I hope now you were going to open your eyes. You start to understand what people try to say. They try to warn you again and again. I hope this is the time you're going to open your eyes. You see, this guy is just playing with your feelings. He don't care that you're suffering. He don't care that you're losing your farm. He don't care at all. So guys, that's what we'll be covering in today's episode. We are going to see the clips, what people are saying about it, and of course credit goes to the original owner of the clips. We'll be watching this video. I will come back with more commentary.
U.S. farmers are regretting their vote for Donald Trump after their business suffers. Womp womp. Since China implemented their tariffs, farmers are suffering because soybean farmers, especially in the Midwest, are not being able to export as much as they're used to. I wonder why. Yet they voted for him anyway. They voted for him about 2 or 3 times, actually. I don't know how you thought voting for him would help you in your business when creating tariffs will probably hurt you. And he's said he's going to do this multiple times. But, you know, another example of Americans thinking that other parts of the world need them the most. Brazil is the #1 soybean import for China. They don't need the U.S. Brazil is steadily increasing the production year after year after year, while the U.S. has remained stagnant. And y'all thought Donald Trump getting in office will help y'all? You put somebody in office who directly hinders your business. I need these people to take a survey so I can understand why they make the decisions that they do. But again, womp womp. You put somebody in office because of reasons, and now you're paying the price because of those same reasons. You just thought they wouldn't affect you.
Not long after the Trump administration paused raids on hotel, farm, and restaurant workers, federal officials switching course now. Agents targeting these workplaces for immigration sweeps following new orders from DHS. Now, at the same time, ICE is launching a massive expansion of detention space, adding more than 10,000 new beds nationwide to hold migrants as President Trump pushes for what he's calling the largest deportation drive in history.
Farm workers asking Trump to spare their staff and their farm workers from these mass deportations. Nearly 2 million of the farm workers don't have status, and they're afraid that there's going to affect the food supply chain. I mean, I'm afraid about that too.
Trump just betrayed people who supported him, who voted for him, who stand with him, who defended him in everything he do. Even the things I don't want to mention, but they always stand with him. And now white farmers, they are in regret because they voted for the president who don't care that they're suffering, who don't care about their business. And he promised them not to deport people who are working on their farm, but he's doing opposite. He's doing opposite. And now, few days ago, he declared, he was saying, oh, I understand there's a people work on the farm, they work so hard, I think I'm going to change my mind and let them stay. We have to tolerate that. But tell me why he just changed his mind in not even 1 week. Before 1 week, he changed his mind. He's like, okay, I'm going to keep deporting those people who work on the farm everywhere. I will deport them. I don't care. This guy is not for you guys. People try to warn you, telling you that he don't care about you. And you guys, you voted against your own interest. What's your thought about that? Why did you vote against your own interest? Why do you know, like, this president you have voted for, you are planning to vote for, he's going to deport the people who work on your farm, who keep your farm going. They work on the farm hours and hours picking crops, and now you voted against those people. I don't know what he promised you, but whatever he promised you, he's not delivering. That's why you are going broke, you're going bankrupt, and he's playing with your feelings also. Don't forget that. So this is the kind of president you wanted. Seriously, this is the kind of president you wanted to save your economy, and now it's worse than ever. The people are not even affording grocery because their farm is something essential, something very, very important to every country. So when the farmers are going bankrupt, what will happen to all the country? Because I feel like it's the pillar of the country. So, and now all the farmers, many farmers, 95%, they voted for the orange guy. And look what he's paying them with. That's why we say this guy doesn't care about anyone. He only cares about himself, his ego, and his family. He don't care that you're suffering. He don't care at all. Guys, open your eyes. Try to open your eyes. Because one day he just pretend like, oh, I do care that you're suffering, let me do something about it. Next day he, of course, he chickens out as always. So this is crazy. This is crazy, and I'm so sorry for all those farmers who are facing this and they didn't vote for this. I'm sorry, but many of the farmers voted for this, and now the guy, he don't care about you. This is crazy. So guys, I have some comment I want to read for you, what the people think about the orange guy chicken out again as always. Although when I heard that news, I was like, he's lying. He will deport them. And in a few days, he's like, oh, I changed my mind. I'm going to deport you guys. I don't care that farmers are suffering. That's what he meant. Because he already know that how farmers are suffering, but he's willing to keep deporting them. This is so sad. So guys, I pick comment from Black communities and also from the white farmers, so to hear both opinion from the both side. So the first one say, we told you all, from the Black community, we told you all Trump was never going to protect those farmers. He just used that as a talking point to keep you all quiet. Now look at him deporting the same people who keep your farm alive. You thought he cared? No. He just needed your vote. Yeah, the guy didn't care about you. He didn't care at all. He only needed to use you because he needed your vote to win. And now because he already won, he don't care that you're suffering. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. The second comment from, I grew up on the farm. We depend on immigrant labor. Trump doesn't understand the real world impact of his words. He's not a farmer. He's billionaire paying dictator. And now even the farmers are getting banned. Yeah, guys, farmers are very important, but he don't care. He's just busy doing his own thing. Yeah. So, and of course, the third one is say, my uncle have been working on the farm for 20 years. He's illegal but loyal. The same farmers who supported Trump and hired him are now watching ICE come and knock on the door. You all should have stood with us. Now you are finding out what betrayal look like. Yeah, because he voted against his employee. Farmers voted against your own employee. All this is happening because your bad choice, your hatred. Yeah, I always tell that. And the fourth comment It's from White MAGA regretting, of course. I voted for Trump twice. I supported him, but this, deporting the workers who are literally keeping our farms running. I feel so stupid. I defended him to my friends, and now I feel betrayed, and I look like stupid. Never again. Yeah, you guys, you look like stupid because I don't know why you support this guy instead of supporting yourself. It's crazy. It's like he spurs something on you. I don't even get it at all. So, and the last one he say, it's from the Black America. This is what happened when you ignore history. Trump's work record shows he will throw anyone under the bus. First, it was black people, then immigrant, now farmers. You all next. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. The guy doesn't care what's happening. He's willing to sacrifice anyone to satisfy his ego. That is so sad. It's sad that you guys, you voted for this. And what will happen? What do you think is going to happen? Guys, let me know in a comment what's happening now. What's going to happen to the Americans, to the farmers? Let me know in a comment. Subscribe to the channel if it's your first time. I will see you next episode as always. Bye.